Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. So this is part 3 of my 2020 bullet journal setup. So if you haven't seen part 1 and 2, I recommend you go and watch those first. In part 1 I show you what journals I'm using and I talk you through what stationery I'll be using in my bullet journal this year. And then I also talk you through what goals I've set myself for the year, how I like to goal plan and achieve my goals. And then in part 2, I show you how I drew up my savings tracker, my Instagram tracker, and my YouTube tracker. So today I'm starting off with my weight loss tracker spread. I did mention this in my first video, so I'd really love to lose 10 kilos this year. It's probably a bit of a big goal for me. I've been wanting to kind of shift that 10 kilos for the last 2 years and I haven't, so I thought if I made a pretty spread, maybe I'll stick to it. Here's to hoping. So I'm starting by drawing up this little chart, and I've just used a Tombow marker to sort of separate the lines and then drew in a few other lines, and then here I'm just marking in each of the months. So each month I'll do a weigh-in and measurement check, so that's what this little graph is for. So I can't remember what I wrote down. I think I just wrote like oh yes, neck, arms, like chest, waist, stomach, hip, thigh, and then how many kilos. And then down in this section, this is going to be my calorie tracker. So pretty much the same thing again. I'm just drawing in a little chart that I can fill in. And I probably should have done this a bit bigger because it's actually quite hard trying to eat around 1500 calories a day. So it's actually quite hard to write it in those tiny little squares. And then same thing again, I've just written in 31 days and then each of the months down the side there. And then to stick with the little theme that I've been going with, I've just put some ripped paper in and some washi tape. I'm actually really loving using washi tape this year. I just randomly stick it in like this, and I don't know, I just love that like scrapbook effect that it gives. So then I'm using some more of this glue tape, and thank you to the people that commented that they actually sell glue tape everywhere in Australia. I've just like obviously never seen it before, so that is good to know. And then yeah, I've just stamped in cals short for calories and popped that little paperclip stamp up there. That is so cute, by the way. And then again added some more washi tape to the side. So here I'm drawing up 10 pairs for 10 kilos. So every time that I lose a kilo, I get to color in one of these cute little pairs. These are so easy to draw as well. You just basically draw a larger circle and a smaller circle, and then pretty much draw like a little bean/8 shape around them. So once I had finished drawing them in, I just went over them in one of my Artline pens. If you guys have any weight loss tips or tips on how to speed up your metabolism, I'd love to know them. Let me know in the comments down below. I was on a medication for nearly 4 years that slows your metabolism right down, so I think that's why I gained majority of my weight, and obviously I wasn't able to work out anymore. So yeah, let me know. So moving on, I just drew in a really simple border with my Artline pen. I feel like this really brings the page together when you do that. And then to finish up, I'm just drawing in a few stripes of colors that I'll use to color in the pairs. And then I just wrote in 1 pair equals 1 kilo. And that's pretty much it for my weight loss tracker. So moving on to the next spread. This is my cleaning schedule, and this is probably the most useful thing in my whole bullet journal. I absolutely love having a cleaning spread. So the first part of my cleaning spread is going to be all of my weekly tasks that I need to do. So I'm just drawing up this little graph. So I'm drawing in all of these vertical lines, and then I go across and draw them in horizontally and then again vertically. So this fits in all of the tasks that I like to do in a week for cleaning, and then I have 52 weeks listed here for the entire year. This whole part actually takes so long and it's quite boring, but it's totally worth it to use for the year. So once I had finished drawing all of that in, I just went in and erased any lines that were still there and wrote in 1 to 52 for each of the year's weeks. And then I'm just adding a little shadow box, and now I'm writing in all of my weekly tasks. So things that I like to do each week are vacuum, mop, dust. I like to clean all the screens in our house, clean all of the mirrors, wipe down the cabinets in the kitchen. I like to change our dish sponge. I like to clean the microwave, do all of the washing, change our sheets, clean the bathroom. And then these next few down here are actually fortnightly jobs. So what I do, which I didn't actually film on here, is go and black out half a triangle, so it's only fortnightly that these things need to be done. So these were weed the garden, sweep the yard, blow the leaves, clean the dishwasher, and wash the car. Okay, and then I've just also stamped in weekly up there. So this next little spread is, well, it's a combination. So I have monthly jobs, I have bi-monthly jobs, 3 months and 6 months jobs. So I just draw in 12 boxes for each month of the year, and then for things that aren't monthly, I go in and add a little dot, which you'll see in a moment. So these are some of the monthly jobs: clean the shower, clean the door tracks, change our doona cover, wash the lounge. We have a white lounge and chihuahuas, so our lounge does get quite dirty. And I bought that particular lounge that we have so that we could wash it. So the covers are completely removable, which is amazing. I like to gumption our sink. It just gets those like water stains out. Wash my makeup brushes, and then vacuum and dust the car as well. And then so up here I'm just writing in monthly, 2 months, 3 months and 6 months, and then I've assigned a color to each of those. So down the bottom there, when they need to be colored in, depending on when they need to be done, they will be colored in with that color. And then here I'm just stamping in each of the months. So my 2-month jobs are spray the yard for bugs. I think that's actually my only 2-month job. Yeah, it was. And then my 3-month jobs are clean out the fridge, wipe out all the drawers and cupboards in the house, clean the kettle, descale our coffee machine, clean the oven, and change our toothbrush heads. And then every 6 months I wash the windows, wash our curtains, and fertilize all of the plants both in the house and outside. So over to the left I'm just stamping in cleaning schedule, and I thought it'd be fun to draw in a cute little broom. So that was quite easy to draw. And then I'm just drawing this little piece of paper, and that's going to be for my daily tasks. So for daily tasks, I like to make sure I make my bed every day, empty and load the dishwasher. I usually empty the dishwasher in the morning when I'm making my coffee, and I like to just load it up after dinner and turn it on then, and then I usually open it to make sure everything's dry for when I need to put it away. And then wipe down the kitchen bench and take out the bin. So again, I'm just adding one of those simple little borders, and it makes such a difference to the page. I always recommend doing these little borders. And of course adding some more washi tape. I added those little gold mushrooms in for this one. Oh, and then I also had these adorable little hedgehog stickers, and they're so cute. They're so soft. They're actually really fluffy. I pat them every time I open my cleaning schedule. So weird. And then also added a little mushroom down there. So here I'm just coloring in each of the weeks for what color they'll be, to be able to see more clearly when I'm coloring them in. And that's about it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed part 3 of my bullet journal setup. I do have a part 4 coming as well. Hopefully the rest of my 2020 spread actually fits into one video. It might just be a bit of a longer video. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you would like to see more. And remember to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I hope you all have a beautiful and creative week. Bye for now.